Well, hey there. Hello. I need to go get me some water. Hi there. I'm gonna get me some water. Happy Monday, people. Happy Monday. If you are here, say hello to me so I can see you. Happy Monday. Hey, Scott. How are you? So, what did you say you were doing today, Scott? You're putting together a generator? Hey. So, as you guys can see from my topic, I want to talk about YouTube collaborations. And this, I guess, mainly for those people who really have a YouTube channel and is active on YouTube with your channel. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, you may want to consider having a YouTube channel. If you have something that you're passionate about, something that I don't know, you want to share with the world. Like Scott, you're setting up a Honda 700-watt generator, weigh 270. Are you doing that by yourself, Scott? And please tell me you have some help over there lifting up all that weights. And yes, that does count as Honda 7,000. Jesus, Lord have mercy. 7,000 watts. I'm not quite sure what that means. Always alone. Okay, good for you. I am a loner too. I am pretty much a loner. Except for when I'm on social media. There's like people watching, right? So willpower your house. I don't know. Willpower your house. I don't know what that means. Or back on topic. Yeah. So talking about, I want to talk about YouTube collaborations, and hopefully, a couple of my YouTube fitness people will join in, because I've done quite a few YouTube collaborations, and I guess it is kind of the same. Like for you and I, Scott, like it's the Instagram collaboration. Like it's people. It doesn't have, or I guess it's not really a thing, but technically it is a thing, because that's how I met you, Scott. Like, we met on Instagram, and I guess it is kind of a collaboration. You were on my podcast, and that's kind of how we've kind of, I guess, became friends, through you following me. We follow each other on Instagram, and I asked if you want to be on my podcast, and you said yes. So that's kind of how, like, all my collaborations really started, is with my podcast. And if you haven't already, you guys, if you haven't already, go check out my podcast. The name of the podcast is Get Your Ass Up and Move. That's the name of the podcast. And it's wherever you choose to listen to podcasts, it is available. It's available on Apple Podcasts. It's available on Spotify. It's available on the Google Play. It's available on my blog at Barrett.fitness. So yeah, wherever. I mean, it's out there. The name of it is Get Your Ass Up and Move. So that is the name of the podcast. And that's how I started, all the collaborations that I have done on my podcast, or with, YouTube collaborations. Hi, limited editions. Thank you for joining. And that's how I started my collaborations, is with the podcast. So, when I started the podcast, for the first, I don't know, I think it was 20 podcasts. For the first 20 podcasts, I did, just me talking, just like a typical podcast, just me, giving out information, sharing information on podcast 21, I reached out to, a friend of mine that, him and I are friends through the fitness world or whatever, knew each other, from going to the gym and all that stuff. And he's a personal trainer. So that, I interviewed him and I posted it on YouTube. And then I think, Scott, you were the second person that I interviewed on my podcast. And again, it's just one of those things, like we follow each other on social media. He's into fitness and I'm like, oh, the topic would be great. Fitness over 50. And we met up, did the podcast. And that's, I guess the Instagram collaboration there. And then, I took it to YouTube, right? Because again, I'm more of an Instagram girl. So I took it to YouTube and I reached out to a handful of people there. Sam with, and you guys, after this, or if you look in the comment, not the comment section, but where you put the information, that box where you put your information, on YouTube, like I put the link for all these people that I've done collaborations with, so you can go, check them out. They're all fitness people, fitness or nutrition, and it's just like a handful of the people that I have interviewed on my podcast. But all of them came, the ones that I put in the description box. I put their link in the description box. Those are all people that I interviewed on my podcast that I got through YouTube. So it's, I did Augie Silver Fitness. He's all the way in England. And I reached out to him and I asked him, would you like to, just come and talk about fitness and nutrition? He was turning 60. So we did for him for male 60 and older. And, we did a podcast and recorded the video and put it on YouTube, and I put it on, my podcast. And then I'm like, oh, wow, this is actually really cool. Sam with Military Fitness. He was one of the first people. He's in England that I interviewed virtually, because the first two before that, Will and Scott, those were in person because they're here in Atlanta. So I, reached out to Sam and we're like, oh, let's do a collaboration. And he did his video. I did my video. He sent it to me. I put them together. We created a YouTube video. I recorded the audio portion of it, slap it in a podcast app, and voila, I have a podcast. Sam as well he's in Great Britain. My friend Dapa E Fitness, he is in Jamaica. And everybody that I've reached out to, would you like to be a guest on my podcast? They've all said yes. And these are all people that I just have never known. Of all the podcasts that I did, I think I'm up to podcast number 71, I believe. And only, and I think I must have done at least 20 or 30 interviews. I think only one of those people I knew personally before, and that was Will. And he was the first person that I interviewed. Jessica! Hey, girl! And he was, I'll talk about you in a minute, Jessica. And he was the only person that I knew, Will. And he was the first interview. The interview went well. But everybody else that I've interviewed are people that I have never met a day in my life, including Scott, who was the second person that I interviewed. So when we build these relationships with people on social media, for me, mainly on Instagram and here on YouTube, once you build this relationship with these people, and you ask them, oh, would you like to do, this? Would you like to do that? Would you like a fitness collaboration? I saw, a couple of JMJs, and hopefully he will join us in a little bit with Uncle Yoga Burpee, and they got together and they're, doing these video collaboration. You kind of feed off of each other, right? Like, maybe he's doing yoga and one's doing, whatever, but you bring those, all those people from both of those channels together, and that's a collaboration, and we kind of feed off of each other that way. In addition to like really growing your channel. So if I bring my audience and say, for example, I do a collaboration with Jessica, Jessica bring her audience, I bring my audience, we put a video together, we both post it or whatever, then that just love seeing you work. That love seeing them work together. I know that was so awesome, Jessica. For those, I know you watched that video yesterday with those guys. I mean, it was just so cool. You know, when I saw it, I'm like, you know, look at this. Just and they're probably in different parts of the world. You know, but when you bring those audiences together, and not only are you, you know, building your channel, or, you know, you have a bigger audience to get your message out to people, and also you're building your network, right? So my network of people like Scott that's on here, people like Jessica that's on here, limited edition. I don't know if we follow each other, but I'll definitely check you out after. If you're still here, limited edition, what is your channel about? But you know, when we all connect with each other like that, we build network, we build relationships with people, you know, that we otherwise wouldn't. And for me, the most important thing, and I'll probably have to do a separate, you know, video on this, I have become smarter now that I am on YouTube. And I know that sounds weird, but for me, I have learned so much. I have learned so much from the people that I have interviewed on my podcast, that I have either met on Instagram or right here on YouTube. You know, the last interview that I did was Giro's Fitness and Limited Fitness, Bird Sounds, Random Stuff. Okay, perfect, cool. Do we follow each other? Limited Edition. And you know, I'm sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought. But yeah, the last interview that I did, Giro's Fitness, he's all the way in Uganda. And we got over Skype and we had a whole conversation about kidney. And, you know, I'm a fitness and nutrition person. And I know, you know, for the most part, what the kidney does in the body and some foods that you need to eat to help, help to, have your kidney do what it's supposed to do. And if, your kidneys failing, some of the things that you need to do to help repair it. But this dude opened up my head to a world of information about your kidney that I had no idea. I had no clue, because he's a nurse and he works with patients who are doing dialysis, and that's what he does. And one of the things I've always wondered, like, does dialysis hurt? Like, I know of people who are on dialysis, and I've always wondered, like, how does that really work? Like, what do you do when you're actually doing dialysis, the process of it? And for those of you who do not know, let me take a sip of water. So the kidney flushes out toxins out of the body. You may or may not know that. Drinking a lot of water is healthy for your kidney, because the water helps the body to rid, waste. And it doesn't matter how healthy you are eating, you guys, we all have waste in our body that needs to be taken out. It doesn't matter what you're eating. Your kidney filters out the waste, and drinking a lot of water help the kidney to filter out waste. So just one, thing in case you didn't know. But I learned about dialysis from Giro's Fitness. When people have kidneys are failing and you go to do dialysis, they actually they can get you wherever they can get the blood from, your abdomen, your veins, your jugular, wherever they can catch, that from. They actually remove the blood from your body and filter the blood as it should be doing in your body. They remove it from your body, filters the blood, and put it back into your body. Like, I've always wondered, like, how does that really work, right? Like, what is dialysis? I know what dialysis is. I just didn't really know the process. So, the point that I am trying to make is that by doing these collaborations, again, not only are we building our network, not only are we motivating each other to keep going, not only are we, bringing together your people and my people together and have a broader audience to share our information with, we're learning from each other. I am sure, Jessica, I can learn something from you. And I hope, you can learn something from me. I had no idea either, girl. We know things and we know about the body, as fitness and nutrition people, but we're not doctors and we're not nurses and we're not scientists or whatever. But when he told me that, that was just one of the things that, hey, I was just talking about you, Gerald, that you actually remove the blood, filter it, put it back in the body. I was just totally amazed by that, So, the point again is you can use YouTube collaborations to educate yourself, number one, and help to get your message out there. And Giro's Fitness just joined. Thank you so much for joining. Him and I have another interview tomorrow where he will be interviewing me. And I guess I'm more of the nutrition side of it. He's the medical side of it, the nurse. And so I will come up with just some foods that you can eat to help repair your kidneys, or foods that you need to stay away from, and some recipes, to help, repair your kidney or for a healthy kidney and so forth. But it's just, it's just so amazing to me to have met all of you guys, that helped me to grow my YouTube channel. When I started focusing on YouTube, you all, a year ago, at the beginning of the pandemic, and I think all of us, or most of us here, kind of started around that time, right? Work is slow, or there's no work going on, or whatever the case is. We focused on YouTube, and that's what I did. At that point, you guys, a year ago, I had 16 subscribers. Because I wasn't really a YouTube person. You know what I went to YouTube for? To find information, and mainly for work, right? And I would drop a video here. Years later, I'm like, I drop a video there or whatever. But when I'm at work and I have a challenge with something and I couldn't figure it out, how do you do this? That's what I use YouTube for. But 1 year ago, I had 16 subscribers. And Scott was actually one of the first people on Instagram. I asked people, again, I'm an Instagram girl. On Instagram, I said to my followers on Instagram, you guys, can you hop over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel? And I did that for like 2 or 3 months. One person here, one person there. So then I started DMing people. I literally went into the people who follow me, the people who, were loyal to me on Instagram. I sent them a message and I sent them a link of can you follow me? If you're on YouTube, can you go check out my YouTube channel? It's about fitness and nutrition. And they did that. And they stayed and they're engaged with my channel, and YouTube actually liked that. That's how you grow on YouTube, from everything, all the research that I have done. They want you to bring people to YouTube. They want you to have people engaging in their channel and engaging in their platform and staying on their platform. And that's just how I built from a year ago, from 16 subscribers to little over 700 that I have right now. It helps to grow the channel. And outside of that, it's just the relationships that we build with people that are in our niche. And it doesn't necessarily, YouTube is the hardest platform our phone grow from scratch. It's crazy, Giros. It's just like, I don't freaking get it. Like, it's so crazy. YouTube is hard and it's work, right? Like, I feel like I work harder when I do YouTube than at my actual work. Like, I had to, go into work for a little bit today, and work is stressful. Work has been crazy and it's been kicking my ass, like, for real. I'm a hotel manager, and I'm telling you guys, it's one of them industries right now that's just like crazy, because nobody wants to work. And as a manager, all the pressure come on my shoulder, whatever. Today's my day off, but I had to go into work, but whatever. But, I find myself, it seemed like YouTube is harder. Like, you try to figure out the algorithm and you watch all these videos of how, but for me now, I try not to even stress it, to be honest with you. What I try to do is focus on just giving out information. I focus on engaging with people like you, Gerald, and Jessica, and Scott, and limited. All of you guys that are on here, that's what I try to focus on. The people like Kirsten and Nico, and Adrian and Majors, and I don't want to forget about East Central. And I mean, these are just Augie Silver Fitness. These are the people that I engage with, and we feed off of each other. And someone's like, oh, I found you from Augie's channel. Or someone will say, oh, I found you from Kirsten's channel. Or even Jessica. I think somebody came to my channel and they say, oh, I found you from Jessica. I don't know if I left a comment on, something on Jessica's channel. And that's just how we build information. That's how we build. No, I met you from Kirsten, but Jessica, I think someone came to my channel from your channel. So let me talk about you, Jessica. So you posted yesterday, about going for a run. And I think you said you went for a walk. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. You went for a walk and you said you've been wanting to go run, but I guess you just haven't really had the oomph, the motivation, whatever, to get your ass up and go for a run, right? And if you guys don't know, my slogan is get your ass up and move. That is my slogan. That's the name of my podcast. I say that on Instagram every morning I get up, get your ass up and move. So when I saw Jessica, she's going for a walk, but she really wanted to go for a run. She haven't ran in a while. I haven't ran in about 3 weeks. And, it's like, again, work has just been kicking my ass. And I haven't been able to just get out, focusing on YouTube, focusing on work, focusing on Instagram, focusing on my podcast, focusing on engaging with people, all of this stuff, right? So, I saw Jessica's post and I'm like, oh shit, I haven't ran in a while either. So I replied to her message, girl, get your ass up and move. You got this. And she replied back and she was like, let's go for a run tomorrow. Yeah. So Jessica, I've already gone for my run. I actually got off of work a little bit earlier than I thought I would. And I had a little bit of time before it was time for me to, go to come and do this live. And I decided on the way home, let me just go get my run in. So I got my 5K in, Jessica, and tag, you're it. I know you said you're going to go run 1 o'clock your time, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 4 o'clock my time, I think. So yes, girl. And I'm going to post, Jessica, a short, one of those shorts, because I put together a couple of clips from my run. So I'll post that. But I don't know if you do shorts as well, but, however you want to, we need to kind of keep this going. That's how we motivate each other. That's how we inspire each other. So, here you are, Jessica, thinking that I may have motivated you to get your ass up and go for a run today. You actually inspired me or motivated me to get my ass up and go run today, because I was kind of short for time when I got off of work today. And I said, I'm like, I have to go come do this. It's 1 o'clock and I don't want to be late. But I'm like, you know what? All I need is 30 minutes to go get a 10K done, or a 5K. I don't do a 10K in 30 minutes, to get a 5K done. And I, changed my clothes. I had my clothes ready to go. I went out and I went for my run, and the run is done, So, while it's just so many reasons to do these collaborations, and it's particularly with people in your niche. It doesn't have to be in your niche, but I think it's easier when it's people in your niche, because it comes a little bit more naturally. Because I could engage, with Jessica about running and, about getting her ass up and move, because that is what I do, and it becomes more natural, right? And when you leave a comment, yes, girl. So I already ran. It's your turn. So let's keep this going. And for anyone else who want to join us, Jessica, if you want to keep this running thing going, let's do it and let's inspire each other. I think you're in Canada, Jessica. I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, and you don't have to, have someone next to you motivate you. You don't have to have your family motivate you. Your motivation can come from really wherever, wherever. You don't personally have, that's the beauty about social media these days. We can connect in so much different ways. And even now with, COVID and everything that's going on with COVID, we've figured out ways to connect, whether it's Zoom or Skype or, FaceTime or, whatever it is. We figure out ways to literally connect with each other, and yeah. And, that's, to me, that is so cool. And with my personality being more of an introvert, I love being able to have these conversations and, not necessarily sitting in a room and people in your, whatever. I connect this way and this works, for me. And there are a lot of people who don't mind connecting. I'm in my own home. This is my own space and my own comfort, space. I set it up how I want it. And to me, that's one of the beauties about social media, to be able to connect with people. Again, I think Jessica is in Canada, Gerald is in Uganda, people from England, Deco, one of the other ladies that, I did, she is in Hungary. And we did a podcast together and we connected on on social media. We connected on YouTube and then we messaged each other on Instagram. Now we follow each other on both platforms, right? She's in Hungary. And we never met each other a day in our lives. Jessica, yes, girl, I will film my run. I'll be out there in an hour, so I'll make a short. That was the perfect motivation for me. And that was the perfect motivation for me too, Jessica. So thank you very much. As I told you in the comments, I said, I haven't ran in a few weeks, and I need to make time for that. I get my workout in or whatever, but running just does something to my psyche. Like, as hard as work has been, it just, I'm telling you, and I go out and run, and I have a really cool spot that's on a river, and I go out for the run, and it just frees my mind, and so thank you. And I'll do a short and tag you, and we'll keep it going, even if it's just one a week. And if there's anyone else here who want to join us, let's do that and keep it going. And we see the guys, and I think guys collaborate better than women do on social media. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me that I've noticed that. This was what I am good at: getting motivated and giving. That's right. And me too, right? I love to be able to inspire and motivate people. But I'm human, y'all, and we are all human. And there are times in our lives when we will need someone to help push us and motivate us as well. And if you are like me, I don't have a lot of people around me. Like, I work in a hotel, so I know a lot of people. I've traveled all over this world running track, and I ran track in high school and college. Like, I know a lot of people, but I don't have a lot of really, really close people that I call close friends, right? So for me, social media is a great place to meet people who are in my niche, who, we will feed off of each other like that, so instead of, there's some people who are introverts who are like, just like, like the people think, when you think of an introvert, you probably think of someone who is stuck in a basement and don't really talk to anyone. And there is this book that I am reading right now, and I think, let me go get it. I think it's called Calm, and I've read it a couple of times. I'm gonna get it for you guys. Okay, so the book is called Quiet, and I'm an introvert / extrovert. I know, and then maybe you and I fall into that same category, Jessica. But this book is called Quiet. That's it right there. That's the name of the book, and Quiet. That's what it's called. It's the power of introverts in a world that can't stop talking. So as much as you all, there it is, you guys, and it's Susan Cain is the author. You hear me talking on social media, and or talking or whatever when I do these videos. Again, I am a true introvert. Now I'll go out. Yeah, check it out, Jessica. If you fall into that category, introvert / extrovert, I think you and I probably, this has the same personality traits. So this book, it will just open up your eyes to a lot of things about yourself, you're like, oh my God. Now for me, I can go out and be out. I can, like, when I'm at work, like, I work around people, and that's okay with me. But when I leave work, I want to come home to solace. And, I've always thought that about myself. Like, when I'm at home, and I don't like to have a lot of outside disturbances. I don't like to have a lot of people around me really all the time. I want time to really think. I work best on my own while I'm at work. I love being I am very social, but I love being alone. Exactly, girl. That's me exactly. Like, I'm like a walking oxymoron or something like that, But when I'm working on projects at work, it's okay. I can work on a team at work. I'm not, I ran track my whole life, so I love being a part of a team. But when track practice is done, I want to go home and just lock myself in my room, read a book, I don't, whatever it is that I do homework, study something, whatever it is. And when I'm working on a project at home, like my podcast, you guys, I have done it from scratch all by myself, right? I get information from other people. I will ask people their opinions. What are their suggestions? I'll even put it on social media. I'm starting a podcast. What do you guys think about this name? But I do it all on my own with the help of mainly social media, right? I just prefer it that way. But I am that introvert where I can go out and party and, be in that environment. But when it's time for me, it's time for me. And I have to, I guess I have to re-energize. And I think that's what it's called in this book. Jessica, you would like this book. Please go check it out. You would actually find it really intriguing if you fall into that category. Not saying introvert is better than extrovert or, whatever the case is, but, it's good to kind of know what personality traits you are. Know yourself. I focus on learning myself. There is really not too much that people can tell me about myself that I don't already know. Like, I am open to learning a lot of things, and I'm open to learning about myself. And, when I realized that I was an introvert as I got older, and I think I said to my sister one day, like, sis, you think I'm an introvert? She was like, duh. I'm like, oh my God, like, I have a lot of friends. I know a lot of people. I'm part of a track team. I'm, part of a team, and I work together with team. But she's like, when you're at home, you don't want to talk to nobody. Like, I'll go lock in my room, literally, you guys, and read a book. Even if I'm watching TV, which I don't really watch a lot of TV like that. But it's good to just know your personality, and that will help you. For me, people like myself, and probably you as well, Jessica, or anyone else on here who's listening, YouTube is the perfect place for us. We can post a video if we want to post a video. We can post a video about what we want to post a video about. We can connect with people without really connecting with people. To me, YouTube and social media is just perfect for me like that. If someone message me on YouTube or on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and I don't want to respond, I'm just not in the mood, I don't respond. Like, it is what it is, but I do respond. But I'm just saying, like, it's I am INFP, took them tests, were very accurate. I did too. I am limited edition. I am INTJ. Yes, I am right there with you. I know, right, Jessica? It's just good to know that there's a few of us in the world. Yeah, so I did that, and it was straight on for me too, limited edition, INTJ. And that's what kind of made me like, oh shit, I am an introvert. But I also love to hang out. Not really love to INFJ. My sister, okay, yep. I'm like, I don't mind going to a party. But dude, when I said when that party is over, like, leave me the heck alone, man. On Sundays, I just want to relax on Sundays. I don't want to see people. Like, I don't talk on the phone a lot. I just don't. I'd rather text, and that's my personality. I will text you all day long. Let's text back and forth. Like, I'll get on the phone. Don't get me wrong. It's like I don't talk to people. I talk to people, but I will text all day long. Like, I just don't really, very rarely you hear me talking on the phone. 90% of the time, it's my sister or my sister-in-law, or work. that's it. So I find that social media, especially YouTube, because you can direct message someone on YouTube. It's just a perfect place, for me. And you do these collaborations, and you don't have to be in my personal space. I don't have to be in your personal space. We can make an appointment and schedule when we're going to, do it. And we're doing, something that's kind of in our niche or whatever. Yeah. So for both of you guys, the IN, yeah, we're introverts, and it is okay. And I think YouTube is great for us. Yes, it is. It's perfect for, for me. But I think it's important to kind of know who you are, and that will help you with your YouTube channel as well. I'm just, thinking this right now. If you know your type of personality, if there's someone out there who may be struggling with, what am I going to share on YouTube, or what am I going to talk about if I do a YouTube live video, right? Because I am a fitness person as well. I am a personal trainer. And I am that's awesome. No, I am a INTJ limited edition. INTJ, and you are INFP, and Jessica is I and something another as well. Yeah, it is pretty cool, right? But I just feel like if you know your personality, you know about yourself, you know your personality traits, and your sorry, Jessica, you're saying your sister, my bad. Then that will help you with your YouTube channel. Again, like I was saying, so you want to do connect. Yeah, you can take the test online. It's called, I think it's the Briggs Myers, right? Limited edition. I think it's, let me look it up. And I mean, it's something you can do in the space of a few minutes, actually. I think it's called the Briggs Myers personality test or something like that. BRIGGS. I think that's what it's called, but limited edition will probably know. I did it a while. Yes, it's called, I'm looking it up right now. It's called Myers-Briggs. So it's MYERS Briggs, BRIGGS. And it's a personality type test and it's free. You can do it online. And that's the one that I did. And that's the one that told me I'm an introvert, and I freaked out. And my sister was like, duh, I know you your whole life. If you didn't think you're an introvert because you have a lot of friends and you're a part of a team and you've traveled and whatever and you talk when you want to talk, then yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah. So it's the Myers-Briggs, MYERS-BRIGGS. Jessica, you can just can you take it the test? Yeah. Type IMBTI test in Google. Yep. So perfect. There you go. There you go. Thank you, limited edition. And it will help you. It does. And again, so the point I was trying to make, if you know who you are, you know your personality, you know your personality traits. First, I think that would just help you move through the world a little bit differently. That's just my opinion, right? It will, because I connect to people who are kind of introverts, like myself. Those are the people that I connect with. Like, I wouldn't be able to date someone who's like a party person, want to hang out all the time, love going out, love having people around. The people that I date are usually people kind of like myself. Or we can go hang out, and that's okay, but we don't have to hang out every weekend. Or we can just lay at home, read a book, and that's fine. We can sit and don't even talk to each other. I can be in a space with someone and we're not even having a conversation, and that's perfectly fine with me. That's okay. On my off days, I'm at home by myself. I love to go work out by myself. I love to go run by myself. I love doing all these things by myself, but I love to share it on YouTube. And I love to, and I love to share it on Instagram, and that works for me. And that's how I connect with people. And to me, it's not even about the likes. It's just me knowing that that's how I connect, and that's okay, right? And I might connect with someone like, I don't know, Jessica, who's into, fitness and exercising or whatever. And you know what I mean? We have that common interest and we bond like that. And, it's, yeah, I'm not really big on like, oh, let's go have coffee or let's go, have tea or whatever. I used to stand up my friends. Yes, the connection mean everything to me. Of course it does. For real, girl. Like I used to stand them up all the time and just make up excuses. I agree with you. Collaboration help both parties to grow personal level as well. Definitely. Yeah. And we think when we think, I think if we get out of the mindset of how many views we have on YouTube and how many people are commenting on YouTube and how many subscribers that we have, and focus on building community, I just think that will help. I totally think that will help. That will help grow your channel a little bit more because people love to see when someone is authentic, right? People love to see that you're real. And the fact that I can connect with, any one of you guys on here on that level, then people like to see that. Again, yesterday when I saw those guys, Uncle Burpee Yoga and JMJs and whoever the other gentleman was, when I see who is Peta-Gay? I am Peta-Gay. I mean, was that your question? Limited edition, who is Peta-Gay? I'm Peta-Gay Barrett. Did I just mention myself in like third person or something like that? But when I see those guys, I'm like, oh my God, that just warms my heart. And they're probably in different places in the world. I find that really cool. And just having this conversation, right? Like, it's just something about Jessica that I just think is kind of cool. Scott, like we, after we met on Instagram and then we met on in person on my podcast. It's just something about his personality and I think we have the same kind of personality traits, and I connect to people that way. There were a couple. Augie, I think Augie and I have the same personality. I think Jessica, you may know Augie, and I think that we kind of connect on that level. I would bet Augie's probably an introvert, but I could be wrong. Augie, if you go back and watch this video, if you're not on here, let us know if you're an introvert. But to be able to connect on this level, and then we learn each other's, personality. I know, right? And then that's another way doing these collaborations can, help us. So let's see, who is Peta-Gay? Okay, again, I'm Peta-Gay. Hi there, everyone. My name is Peta-Gay Barrett, and I am the owner of Barrett Fitness Enterprises, or Barrett Fitness, or Barrett Fitness and Nutrition. If there's anything you want to know about me, ask me. Like, really. Yes, I gravitate towards people. I can feel it quick. Me too, Jessica. It's kind of crazy. It's just something, I just get vibes off of people like that. And, everyone that I've connected with, I don't know. You just get that feel, right? And, I only ask people to be on my podcast that I kind of get that vibe with, or people that I can, connect with and build that rapport with, that I get that vibe with. Like, I'm not spiritual, I'm not religious. No offense to those of you who may be, it's just not who I am, but I just run off of vibes, man. I run off of vibes. And I honestly, I've asked only maybe, I've never had anyone tell me no when I ask someone to be on my podcast, but I've had two people say, I can't do it right now. I'm kind of busy. So, when I get some more time, I'll get back with you. Two people said that. And I know they're busy because there are two people on YouTube and they're like crazy on YouTube. And I guess they don't want to commit and not be able to do it. So I get that. But everybody else that I've asked about being, everybody said, yes, we schedule a time, we're on time, we get it done. And that's it, because that's the type of people that I attract. And I just, energy. Oh my God, Jessica, it's like the vibes and energy. Like, you just feel people, right? Like, and for me, with my personality, I don't have to be in your space. I can even watch your YouTube video and say, you know what? this is a person that I would like to collaborate with. This is the person that I think you have great energy, can listen to for hours. Thank you, limited edition. I totally appreciate that. And I will definitely check you out. I don't, again, limited edition. I think Jessica just followed you. So, I'm glad you guys are connecting. But I can watch someone's YouTube, and I watch one video, and then I'll decide if this is someone that I want to, like connect with, not even just collaborate, but just like connect with. Because to me, I don't really follow people just to be following people on YouTube. And for me, I don't want people to do that. I want people on my channel who's going to engage. Number one, engage with me by not only watching the videos and leaving a comment, but people that I can actually help. People who I can give information to, that they may say, one, yes, I agree with you, or I don't disagree with you, and this is why, and we can have a conversation, right? Or people that I can say, oh my God, you know what? I needed that today. Like Jessica yesterday. Oh, I said, Jessica, get your ass up and move. Literally, I said that. And I don't know Jessica like that. She could have taken it personally. Who you think you're talking to? Why did you say that to me? You think I'm lazy? And like, I'll find the comment and see, like, she like responded right away. And I don't know, what did you say, Jessica? I don't even remember what you said. You're like, yes, girl, talk to me like that. I'm like, oh, whoa, that's my girl right there. Because, again, I just got that vibe off of her. And I thought it was, okay, or she thought it was okay. Let's see. What did Jessica say on here? Jessica. Okay. She said, ha ha. Let me find this if I can. Okay, yeah. So I said, get your ass up and run, Jessica. LOL. You got this, baby girl. I have not ran in a couple of weeks. Let's get a run in tomorrow, Monday afternoon. So that's what I said. She replied and she was like, thank you. Talk to me like that anytime. Honestly, I would love that. Knowing I have a partner in 100%, I plan for 1 p.m. Let's make it happen. Let's meet back here and let each other know. Like, she could have, I wanted that, and you know it exactly. But then I feel like I could talk to you like that. And I was glad when you like talk to me like that. Talk to me dirty, Peta-Gay. So the point I'm trying to make, these are the people that I want to engage with. And these are the type of people that you should want to engage with as well. I really don't care to have people on my YouTube channel who don't really care about overall health and fitness, or don't really care to build a network, or don't really care to engage with people who can give them information to help better them, for their health, for their overall wellness, or someone who I can't learn something from, right? Like, I want to be able to learn something from you, or you can be on my channel where you can learn something from me. And I think when YouTube created, I'm sure it's more than that. It's a business. They want to make money and all this stuff. But I'm sure when YouTube created their channel, that's what they want. They want people to be able to connect with each other. I had your channel running 40 seconds slower. Just notice it. Running for it. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, and I think that's the whole point of YouTube, right? And YouTube will do this. If someone subscribe to your channel and they don't engage to your channel, I think they will unsubscribe that person. If someone look at your like a couple seconds of your video, I don't think that counts. From what I've read on YouTube and the algorithm, I think you have to watch 1 to 2 minutes of someone's video on YouTube for it to even count. And when you subscribe to someone's channel on YouTube, I actually think you have to be engaged in their channel. If you just subscribe to their channel and never leave a comment, never watch a video or anything like that, I think YouTube actually take away those subscribers from you. And that's not what I want. I want people who I can learn something from, who can learn something from me, who we can collaborate with each other, who we can build community, who we can share information, health and wellness and fitness, and people who I can say, get your ass up and moving, you don't take it personally. Right? Like, that's the type of collaborations I want. That's the type of connections that I want on my YouTube channel. And, This talk has made my morning. You're really inspired. Oh, thank you so much, Jessica. These are the things for me to compliment you and you compliment me, and not always in it to get something out of it, to get the views or to get the likes or to get the comments or whatever. I mean, like let's collaborate, really, to collaborate, to give information and share with people. And yeah, we got each other, exactly, right? And to me, I love the fitness community. Like I can name names, like of people that I have never met a day in my life. Like I feel like Kirsten is my friend. And I did meet her actually. I talked about that last week, right? We met on YouTube, and and we met in person. Augie, if I actually plan on a trip to England, hopefully at the end of this year, or sometime the beginning of next year. But I definitely want to go to Europe again and go to England. And I want to meet Jessica. I think you know Augie Silver Fitness. If you guys don't know him, limited edition. And for those of you on here who are into health and fitness, guy over 60, personal trainer in England and fitness professional. And I mean, he's the beast. And he has that personality as well. We did a interview on my podcast, and Augie is amazing. Someone said something on here about a podcast, and I think I missed it. I'm doing podcast Sundays. Oh, hard body training. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. So hard body training. I'm glad I caught that. Is your podcast like on Apple Podcasts and so forth, if you're still here? Or do you only do it on YouTube? But again, Augie is great, Kirsten is great. Cross Crazy, oh my God, she's another person on YouTube. Like I reached out to her on YouTube. Do you want to be on my podcast? Again, which is a woman over 40, and we talk about women's fitness over 40, right? Like it's, to me, it's just are you talking to me, Jessica, or are you talking to Hard Body? Now, my podcast is available anywhere you listen to podcasts. And again, the name of the podcast is Get Your Ass Up and Move. That's the name of the podcast. So you can find it on Apple Podcasts if you have Apple products. If you have the Android, you can find it on the Google Play. It's also available on Spotify, or you can find it on my blog at barrett.fitness. You can listen to it there. So anywhere you listen to podcasts, the podcast is available. All you have to type in is Get Your Ass Up and Move. And Hard Body, if you're still here, tell us. You find it on Spotify as well. Just type in Get Your Ass Up and Move. There is Spotify for podcasts. Let us know where your podcast is so we can, go and check it out. So Jessica, are you a personal trainer? Or you just do, you just have a lifestyle channel? I don't think I know too much about you from that perspective. I watch your videos and you're always exercising, working out and so forth. But are you are you a fitness professional, or you just, do it for your own personal health? So yes, we can use these collaborations to help grow each other's channel and help grow ourselves personally and help to educate ourselves on something that we didn't know. Again, I didn't know that you remove someone's blood and filter it and put it back, and that's how you filter the kidney when the kidney can't do it for itself. Oh no, I just lifestyle to help my mental and physical health. Good for you, girl. Good for you. Good for you, Jessica. And I think if you just focus on that, that's gonna save you money from having to go to the doctor, when you have high blood pressure and high cholesterol, or go get therapy, which, we all could use a little bit of therapy. But from me, running, Jessica, is my therapy. I have said that almost every time I go out for a run. I will say that running is my therapy. Sometimes it doesn't matter how hard it is at work. I just go out for a run. And even if it's just 2 or 3 miles, I go out for a run, and it helps just free my mind. And I prefer to do it, I prefer to do it outside where it's just people watching, and I'll do it along the river, or even there's just cars going by, and the birds and the bees and the trees, and like that's for me, it's my mental health. And that prevent me from wanting to punch somebody in the face sometimes, because there are times when you get there, right, and you just want to punch somebody in the face, and you're like, you don't want to resort to violence, and if you have children, you want to shake them, and if you have a partner, you want to snap at them, but you just go out for a run, or you just go out for a walk, and you do something like that to help your mental health. Limited edition, I am ex-soldier, martial arts, and general fitness. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you guys. You guys are amazing. So limited edition, are you a personal trainer as well? I know you're ex-military, you do martial arts. Do you teach martial arts? Do you, instruct, or educate people on martial arts? Any workout is perfect therapy for me, and running has always helped me. Absolutely. You know what, to me sometimes too, and Jessica or any of you guys on here, Deco Fitness, she's more of like, dancing. That's what she does, and that's how we kind of connect or whatever, because I love to dance as well, right? And there are days when that is my workout, like literally. And you know how we talk about running or whatever, her and I will talk about dancing on Instagram. I'll post a video dancing, and Deco's post a video dancing. To me, again, that's another way of collaborating. And we tag each other, and someone will see that message and they will comment on it or whatever. And they see Deco's video and they go on her channel and follow her, right? And again, I mean, there's just so many ways that we can collaborate with each other to help grow our channel and educate ourselves and get a damn workout in. Because I'm telling you, there's some days I get off work and I just don't feel like going outside and run. I turn my music on and I'm thinking about Deco in my head, because I see that girl just dancing. That's just how she rocks. That's how she rolls. And if you watch her videos, I mean, it's, she's working out to music and, so forth. I would love that. I am a dancing girl too. See, you're a girl after my own heart, Jessica. Yeah, and I mean, it's just cool, right? And again, it's just another way to connect with each other. And if she posted a new video, she'll tag me in it on Instagram. If she'll tag me in it on Instagram. I don't know what happened here. Okay, there we go. Sorry, my phone just rang. And I will post it on my Instagram story. And some of my people who follow me will go check out her video. To me, that's perfectly fine. It's a collaboration. I am a normal fitness enthusiast. I have a lot to learn, putting it out so you can remember me. Okay, got it. We all have a lot to learn, limited edition. I am the unhealthy type of the INFP. I love it. I love it. You are not unhealthy. You would not be here. And even if you're here, even if you're unhealthy, you're here because you want to get healthier. Right? And we help motivate and inspire each other to get healthier and to get fit and, move in the right direction. And I already went out for my run today. Jessica's going to go out for a run, and we're going to post our little short video. As soon as I get off here, I have my little video clips to put it together so you guys can go, check it out. But you're not unhealthy, limited edition. But you're here because you want to get healthier. How about that? But that is good. It's the two types of type A, and I am type T. What does the T stand for? What is the type A? I know type A, but what is type T? I am definitely type A. I have a type A personality. That I do know. I didn't have to do the personality check to tell that. Like, again, you guys, I know myself, and I think you guys, we all should focus on us first. Like Jessica said, she's doing it for her own mental health. She find the things that works for her. And when that stopped working for her, you will find something else. Never give up on yourself. That if there's one advice I can give you, because you can't help if you got kids or a partner, husband or wife, you can't be of any use to them kids or that husband or wife you have at home if you do not first take care of yourself. So, it's you find what works for you and you do just that. You know, if it's going on YouTube and watching a video and get some inspiration from it or whatever. For me, honestly, again, going out for a run, that helps me. Dancing around in my living room by myself, that helps me. Sharing my videos with you guys, that helps me. Doing these YouTube videos, that helps me. You guys being here engaging with me, and that helps me. It helps my mental health, because you know what it does? It takes away from me thinking about the stresses that are in my life, even for a moment. Because I'm not that I don't drink, I don't smoke, none of that, stuff. But so I have to find something else to release. But I'm not the type of person who want to forget about my worries. No, I don't. But I want to free my mind from it, even for a moment, even for this 1 hour that I'm on here doing this video with you guys. It helps me. And you guys are giving me some, ideas of how I can grow my channel, how I can connect, with you guys. Let's see, Jessica, I am doing this to get the best me and mom I can be. And there you go, girl. There you go. It's like literally, you are doing this for yourself so you can be the best mom you can be. And that is so true. I tell this to my sister, my sister-in-law, my brother, and all the moms that I work with and fathers that I work with. Hi, JMJ. You have to start with doing it for you. JMJs and I, we connect over smoothies. Let's see. Yes, I know I am helping myself, but helping others along the way. Exact, Jessica. Oh my God. Like seriously. And for me too. Like whenever I do a podcast, I know I'm helping myself. I've done podcasts where I'm talking about me, and I will say that. Right? I will say that you have to get out of planning. It's one of the podcasts that I did, planning phase, and get into the action phase. Right? So if you're doing something, you're like, oh, I keep planning. Stop planning. Just do it. Right? Oh, I plan on starting a podcast. Just start the damn podcast. When I started my podcast, I was talking to my computer just like this. I didn't have my microphone. I didn't have the lighting set up. I just pick a topic and I just put out the first podcast or whatever. So, you have to just figure out what it is that works for you. And while you're helping yourself, you may be surprised that you're helping someone else. Like yesterday, Jessica, you thought I motivated you. You motivated me to get my ass up and go move, right? Like it's not a selfish thing. There are days when I need some motivation, like we all do. When we use each other to grow and motivate each other again and build each other, again. And JMJs, again, we connect over smoothies. I consider myself to be the smoothie queen. And what, my first YouTube video or live video that I did, I was making a smoothie. JMJ's popped on, him and I had never connected. I think he followed me or I didn't follow him or the other way around. And I found out that he does these smoothies as well. And we had a conversation about smoothies and, some of the things that he may be using, because I've been doing smoothies for years. I've had a NutriBullet. I've had my clients lose weight from doing a smoothie. They're not like they're on a diet or anything, because I'm not about that. But drinking smoothies, getting your nutrients and so forth, through your smoothies, and that's how, I connected with him. We can use this platform to create a network. And JMJs, we were talking about you yesterday, watching your videos as we talk about collaborating. We're on the same page, just like JMJs and Uncle Motivated. Yeah, exactly, Jessica. JMJs and Uncle Burpee, they motivated each other, yesterday doing that video. And you were watching it, Jessica, and I was watching it, and it motivated us to get our ass up and move. And it just motivated. It was inspiration for me. I'm like, wow, this is a way to connect and to collaborate with each other on social media and build a community, right? Like honestly, you guys, JMJs, it was really cool, just watching you guys like that. Because when I first clicked on it, I thought it was just the Uncle Burpee, and then I saw the other gentleman, which I don't know who he is. Then I saw, JMJ, and I'm like, oh, look at him getting around. Move to join the next time. Move to join I next time like I limited did. I don't understand that. Move to join I next time like limited did. Yeah. Oh, because the limited edition joined you guys yesterday, JMJs. Yeah. So, we can use this platform, to share with each other, communicate with each other, build our network. And, oh, okay. That is really cool. That is really cool. You didn't tell us. We're here talking about it, limited edition. You didn't tell us that you were on that yesterday. And oh, whatever. I can't pronounce that. Yeah, okay. I need to find him and follow him. I don't think I know him. I don't think we follow each other on YouTube. Yeah, but yeah, that was cool. That was really cool. And when Kirsten and I did our little connection, when I met up with her in her home, that was cool, and a lot of people liked it and commented on it. And I love it. I love the health and fitness collaboration that we have on social media and how we feed off of each other. And I get ideas, from you guys. This is my third YouTube live video, you guys, third. And the first one I did, actually, Kirsten, she suggested it. She's like, and I think Giro's Fitness, JMJ's, in the future I will, limited edition. Oh, okay. He, Kirsten suggested, girl, why don't you do live videos? I'm like, again, being the introvert that I am, I'm like, whatever, it's not really my thing. But I'm like, you just do it. I actually got smarter being on YouTube. And this, again, it sounds funny and it may sound YouTube. Yes. When I say I've learned so much from you guys, like I have learned so much from the people that I connect with in the health and the fitness world. I have learned a lot, not limited. It was Jay Caesar's. Oh, okay. Got it. Oh, okay. I see. And it has made me smarter. I am a know-it-all, but I am smart enough to know that I don't know it all. Like, we're women. No, I don't know if you're like that, Jessica, but I act like I know it, but I don't know it all. None of us know it all. I'm smart enough to know that I am continuously learning. I am continuously learning about the human body, the human mind. My minor in college was psychology, and that helped me when I became a personal trainer, because half of the time that I was training my clients, you guys, I feel like I'm in a therapy session. Like, yes, we are all learners. And unless we accept that, we're never going to grow, right? And I think it's the same about, YouTube is unless we accept that we can learn something from someone, and collaborating with someone could probably bring us some knowledge and bring some growth to our YouTube channel. Kind of what's the point? If you're just in it for you, like Jessica, she is, working on herself, being, into fitness and health and exercising. And then her goal is to be able to help someone as well. Not just being on there, oh, this is my journey and this is what I'm doing. And no, this is what I am doing and this is how I can help you. This is what I am doing, and how can you help me get better? That's what it's about. Most introverts do very well in psychology. Yeah, that's what I've heard. but for real though, so when I did personal training full time for 2 years, most of my clients obviously were mainly women, but they were mainly corporate women. And one would think, oh, they have it put together, they make a lot of money, they're corporate executives. Once you get to know them and they start to tell you their life, we all have the same kind of issues. We all have the same, it just may be slightly similar, right? And most of those sessions, half of the time, we are talking through something that they may be going through. And it may not even be their like personal story with their family or whatever, but their struggles with weight, their struggles with not being healthy, their struggles with mental health. And I just know that, I've helped them, from that perspective, with because if you can't get over your head, yes, girl, we all have our own shit. Like, I don't care what nobody say. We all have our own shit. Like, people will even look at me and say, oh, I don't have kids and I still have stress in my life. Not because I don't have children. I don't have a family. I'm not married. I make decent money and whatever. You're on YouTube, and we all have shit. We all got something. So, don't let the social media hype fool you. Like, we all got something. and we can all learn something from, from someone, and we can all use YouTube to help someone else and to help ourselves and to help, build community. Because it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter the color of your skin, it doesn't matter the length of your hair, it doesn't matter how tall and slim and skinny or fat, it doesn't matter. Like, we all are learners. We can all learn something, and we all got shit. Everybody has something in their life that they may be going through, right? And for me, one of my things is I don't deal with stress that well. I don't. And if I didn't have, nutrition and exercise and fitness, to kind of help me through certain things, I just know it wouldn't be good for me, right? I don't like stress. Nobody likes stress, but I just don't deal with stress that well. I just don't, and going for a run helps me. And having some, people like you guys who, will say, you got this, sis, or let's do this together, or let's tag each other, that helps me as well. We all have something in our life. It does not matter, even health wise, while one may look at you and say, oh, you're so fit and you're so trim and, whatever. I struggle with iron deficiency anemia. I struggle with that. I'm a woman, number one. I don't eat red meat. And those things probably, maybe there is some malabsorption issue or whatever. But ever since I've known myself, I have had iron deficiency anemia. And I am not afraid to put that out there. I have to take an iron supplement every day. It's just one of those things, and it's okay with me. And I share that with people. I'm transparent to share that with you all, because what's the shame, about that, right? And I've collaborated with someone who is studying to get her PhD in nutrition. And I had her on my podcast, and we had conversations about that. And I taught myself about food, watching YouTube videos and collaborating with people or whatever to learn about the things that, will help me with my anemia. I have to get up, but this is outstanding. Keep it. Talk to you later, Jessica. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you so, so much for joining. Go happy running, and don't forget to post your video. But we all got something. We all have something. And, I've been on here talking for about an hour now, and I just love it. I love, I love just, being able to get on here and have these conversations, with you guys, and be able to talk about, things that are in my niche, and, how we can, help each other, and how we can grow on YouTube, and not to focus on the likes and the subscribers and, all that other stuff, because, that will come. I think people can tell on social media if you're being authentic. I think most people, not everyone, some people don't really care if you're being real or not. You can tell them what the hell ever, and they still will believe you. Go pop this pill and, you'll get skinny. I was looking at someone's YouTube video the other day, and I decided not to follow this chick, like, or subscribe to her. And she subscribed to me, but I'm like, I'm just not interested in this. I'm sorry, because I don't know. I just can't be fake like that or whatever. Again, I want people on my channel that are going to bring something to my channel, and that I can teach and they can teach me. And my computer's about to die, so I need to go plug it in. And I can't find my charger, you guys. And my computer is about to die. Okay. Yeah, so I want people on my channel that I can learn from them. They can learn from me. We can bring, something to each other's, channel. So when I check out this chick's, let me plug this in real quick before it dies. Okay, there we go. So when I check out this chick's YouTube channel, because when people follow me or whatever, lately my views have been subtracted daily, but my watch time still increasing. I'm okay with that. Exactly. I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with that too. I can be daunting things, seeing the videos taking views away. Yeah, it is weird. It is very odd, actually. But I guess it's their algorithm. We're on there using it for free, so I guess they can do whatever they want to do. But I've seen my subscribers subtracted, just like one or two here or there, but I've never seen the views subtracted. Maybe I don't really pay attention to it like that. But maybe it has, I don't really know. But I mean, and both of them, you need that, right? You need the views and you need the subscribers. But again, people can tell when you're authentic. And if you do, again, the collaborations that help me, I think, most of the collaborations that I do, I think 5 to 10 subscribers, depending on who it is and how, if they share the information. And what I usually do when I interview someone on the podcast and I share the video, I, of course, I tag them and I put their information on there, but I do it as a premiere. So as where the video is going, then it's almost like a live. So we can talk to people in that way. So that's one of the things that has helped grow my channel too. In the first couple that I did, I didn't even think about it again, just kind of learning YouTube. But the first time I did, it was with this young guy in Jamaica, Dapa East Central. He's another person I interviewed, and I decided to premiere the video. And while I'm premiering it, a handful of people like what's here now, you guys were talking to each other, connecting or whatever, and that kind of helped to grow my channel. So that may be something to consider as well. I think from him and Scott, who I interviewed, and Scott is not really on YouTube like that, but he is on Instagram. That's how we met. But we were here chatting and people came on and chat or whatever, and I interviewed this lady from Jamaica. She's not really on YouTube like that as well, but she of course have a YouTube channel. And we premiered it as well, and we got on here and we chat with each other. And the people that she had came and followed me, and people that I have went and followed her. Just responding to comments from today's video. So that was another way to, if you have a video and you premiere the video. And I just find it doesn't even have to be like a collaboration like I did. I just find that sometimes, not all videos, but those long form videos, if you premiere it, it show up like a live, and you can, have people chat and interact while the video is going. I find that helped. Again, not all the videos, but the longer videos, it does. It made a big difference, for me. So, that's one way. If you ever do limited edition, the long videos, I'll go check your channel out. Actually, I can do it right now while we're having this conversation. But excuse me, if you, I find that premiere, and not only JMJs, do you ever premiere your videos? I've never really noticed if you do or not, but I find that helps, sometimes. And you'll notice that even after I post the video, like it doesn't really get a lot of, but while we're talking and people are watching the video, then I find that it does, help with the watch time. And, not only people from my channel are watching, people from the other person's. Oh, you premiere it all the time. And you find that helps, JMJs? You find that helps your channel. So, I think it helps. And, sometimes it's hard. You can't really figure out the YouTube algorithm, and I think collaborations is one way to kind of help, bring people together or, whatever. But yeah, so that's my little story on the Myers-Briggs personality test, which is not what we came on here to talk about, but we end up talking about that. And I thought that was pretty, I thought that was a pretty cool conversation. But yeah, I have used YouTube collaborations and connecting with you guys to help grow my channel. And it worked for me, and I think it will work for you guys as well. So, if any of you, on here who is interested in, show enough, is interested in being on my podcast, I would love to have you. Go check me out on Instagram, actually, and that's where. Let me show you my channel on Instagram. That is where you can send me a message. Even if you don't have to be a personal trainer, you don't have to be in fitness and nutrition. But I interviewed a lady who had cancer. She's not a personal trainer, fitness person. She had a double mastectomy, and she just used fitness and exercise and just having a good state of mind and being around positive people to help with her recovery. You hear people going on chemo and they suffer. Like, her process, she went on chemo and went back to work that same day because she changed her whole lifestyle. And she got into this. She followed me on Instagram from the smoothies. She was making all these healthy smoothies and following my channel and taking the suggestions. And that helped her. And again, you don't have to be a personal trainer to be a guest on my podcast. I interview a young lady who's, her personal life, kind of like Jessica was saying. She is a mother. She's an entrepreneur. She's a student in school. She's a wife. She does this and that. And I'm like, girl, how do you do it? And stay sane. She was a guest on my podcast, and we met on Instagram. And, so if you are interested, you have a story to tell, or, you just want to motivate someone, or, whatever it is, health, fitness, overall well-being. The podcast is Get Your Ass Up and Move, but it's not always about, fitness or whatever. Most of the people that I've interviewed come from that category. I've interviewed a guy who had back surgery. He's not a personal trainer, and he just used fitness and overall health and whatever to recover from back surgery. Doctors told him, you're going to have a second back surgery. And he was like, oh, no, I'm not. I interviewed this guy who had congestive heart failure, who used nutrition and fitness to prevent him from having to have surgery, right? He was like, I am not having double whatever heart surgery. He was like, okay, I know my arteries are clogged, my heart is about to give out, but I'm going to go home and I'm going to change to a completely plant-based diet and change my diet. And he ended up not having to have surgery. He literally passed out, having a heart attack, had a heart attack, went to the hospital, and they told him, you're going to have heart surgery. And he was like, no, I'm going to go home. I'm going to change my diet. Because at that time, his diet was bad. And he knew his diet was bad, right? And he was like, if I stop drinking, stop smoking, stop eating out of a gas station, stop eating junk food, I can change my life. He's not a personal trainer. He's not a fitness professional. He told his story. We collaborated. Again, we met on Instagram. And then he has a YouTube video as well. And that was a collaboration that I did. So $100 a second, and I am on your podcast. Dude, really? It's a collaboration. If you have to pay me, I don't think that's really a collaboration. If I have to pay you, I don't think that's really a collaboration. So you can be on my podcast, send me a message on Instagram, and we can make this thing happen. I know you are. I know you are. But that's what it's about. That's what it's about. If I interview someone 50 and over, Scott, who's on here, and Scott's not a personal trainer, and he just used exercise to stay in shape. And, he's not a vegan. He's not a personal trainer. He's not a nutrition specialist or whatever. And there may be a 50-year-old man who's like, dang, how do you do it? Scott, he can tell you his story. And he was a guest on my podcast. And, we collaborated that way. So, I've had some cool people that I've interviewed who are not fitness professionals at all and just want to be able to share their story with someone. And I will help you do that. I don't have I don't have thousands of, I think I may have a couple of thousand subscribers or whatever, followers on Instagram or whatever, but I don't have thousands and thousands of followers or whatever. But everyone that I've asked, 99% of you all said yes, be my guest. Now, what JMJs want, $100 a second. A second, y'all. Yeah. So we're gonna see how that's gonna happen. But if you haven't already, you guys, go and check out. So this is my channel right here. If you can see, it's Barrett Fitness, and that is the channel on that is the channel, if you can see right there, on YouTube. And then I have Barrett Nutrition, and that's where I do like the smoothies and the healthy foods or whatever. And my phone's ringing again. So that is Barrett Nutrition. Those are the smoothie videos that I do. So you guys can go check me out, Barrett Nutrition, Barrett Fitness on Instagram. Send me a message if you know someone, you guys, that was interested in just sharing their story. You know, a woman who's juggling whatever, and you know she's staying sane, or you know a guy who is 60 years old and still run marathons, or someone who had a heart attack and you know then they recovered by just making some lifestyle changes, or you, whatever, you know, I am open to it. It just needs to be about health and well and not wealth, health and overall wellness and overall fitness, and body, mind, and spirit, I guess. Not really about the spirit, but body and mind. That's your discount, really, JMJs. That's your discount. Can a sister get a little better deal? But yeah, so go follow me on Instagram, you guys. Thank you guys so much for engaging me in this conversation. You guys rock. Again, I always say, and this is for real, like for real. This is just who I am. If I post a video and I get 10 people that watch it, it's okay with me. If I get one, that's still fine, because at least that's one person who's interested in something that I have to say. And that one person may share it with one more person. That person may share it with one more person, or what have you. So, thank you guys for engaging me in conversation. Scott, as always, you're my dude from Instagram. We became friends from Instagram, from the podcast. And, again, we just kind of, bounce ideas off of each other. And JMJs, we got the smoothie thing going, and Jessica and I got the running thing going. And if Gerald is still here, we're going to interview tomorrow. We're going to talk about kidney disease and, the foods and so forth that you can eat to help your kidneys. So we'll do that podcast tomorrow. He's actually interviewing me. So that will be on his channel. So it's GEROS Fitness. If you guys want to check him out, he's all the way in Uganda. But thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Again, I do these live videos every Monday at 1 p.m. as long as I'm off of work. Most Mondays I'm off of work, not every Monday, because if duty calls, I got to go, you guys. I've got to go. But every Monday at 1 p.m. we meet right here, have these conversations, and as always, get your ass up and move, you all. You don't have to do what I do. That's what I said. I'm about to post this video right now so you guys can go check it out. My clips from my run today that Jessica motivated me to get my ass up and move, and I did, and I motivated her as well, and she's about to. So go check that video out. As soon as I disconnect here, I will check out limited edition, make sure we are connected. And yeah, so thank you guys. Get your ass up and move. You don't have to do what I do. Just do something, anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Go dance, go for a walk, go for a jog, go for a run, get some jump rope and just jump some rope. Go for a swim in the pool. Just move your ass, you guys. That's my slogan. That's what I say. And I just totally believe in that. Get your ass up and move to the grocery store and buy you some healthy to eat, and go to the market and buy healthy food. Get your ass up and move to the kitchen and clean out the crap that you have in your cabinets and buy some good healthy stuff in your cabinets. It's okay to cheat and snack and all this good stuff, but clean out the junk that you have in there. Start afresh. It's never too late to start your fitness journey. And as far as YouTube collaborations, if there is anyone want to collaborate with me, just reach, ask. I have a crazy busy schedule, you guys, but I will make it happen. If there is anything to do with health and fitness and limited edition, JMJs, Scott, whoever is on here. I can't see you guys. If you're here, say hi so I can see you, even though we're about to disconnect. If you want to collaborate, let's do it, because it's only going to help me and it will help you. We help each other. We build community. And I always learn something. I have learned something from every single person that I have collaborated with. So I would love to have you all on my podcast, and I would love to do a collaboration with you guys if you would like to. So go follow me on Instagram, send me a message, and we can make this happen. JMJs, I can't afford you, but you're going to be on my podcast. So go ahead and send me a message so we can go ahead and make it happen. So thank you guys so much. Once again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for the conversation. And I will see you guys right back here. If you haven't already, you guys, click that little thumbs up button and leave a comment in the video, this video, once it's posted. That will help me out a great deal. I know you guys, we engage with each other, and that is pretty cool. And I totally love it. And I can talk and talk and talk all day long about health and fitness and nutrition and YouTube collaboration, the things that I do, because I love, hopefully I'll reach someone. Hopefully I'm able to help someone, even though I'm an introvert. So thank you guys so very much for tuning into my channel. And as always, y'all, get your ass up and move, y'all. Until next time, you guys, peace.